Hi guys, let's wait a minute while everyone connects to us. While we are waiting, please subscribe to our YouTube channel below and click the bell icon not to miss new videos. While we are waiting, you can also write about your experience with push notifications and with Nutra Vertical. It will be really interesting for us to read about your experience. Okay, it seems that we can start. So let me know if you can see and hear as well. Please write in the chat if everything is okay. My name is Daria Maichuk. I'm head of customer service at RichAds Advertising Network. I have at least 5 years of experience in affiliate marketing. I worked with all verticals and know how to help clients to achieve their goals. Today we are going to discuss a hot topic: how to promote Nutra offers. No doubt that Nutra is one of the most trending verticals right now. The hard time of the pandemic has passed and the vertical is back on horseback. Well, the main question now is how to make the most of it. This webinar will give you an answer. We really want you to fully take advantage of this hour, so we invited the expert from one of the oldest Nutra CPA networks, Everad. Everad provides Nutra offers for more than 10 years, so they know what they do. And you will know too after watching the webinar. Welcome Ivan Bondarenko from Everad. Hi Ivan, how are you?
Hi, Daria. Hi, everyone. I'm fine, thanks. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much
how
that
are
you
you?
join
How are
us
you?
today. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much that you join us today. Okay, what we are going to do the next hour. Let's have a look at our agenda. First, I will explain how to work with Nutra at RichAds. Then Ivan will show you some offers, converting creatives and landing pages examples. Finally, we will finish with tuning case studies and states. After that, we will answer your questions during the Q&A session. Please type your questions in our chat and mark who you want to answer them. Have a note: after the webinar, you can watch it once again on YouTube. We will send you a link via email. What else will you get in the email? There you can find the link to the YouTube video and we will add the presentation. The email will contain the list of bonuses from both sides and contacts of the speakers if you want to ask some questions. Once again, please type your questions in our chat and mark who you want to answer them. Before we start, I'd like to tell you that now Offerworld is making the top ad network survey in which you can vote for RichAds. Follow the link in the description to this video and in the chat to vote and support us. Okay, let's start our journey to Nutra vertical. Nutra is one of the most interesting vertical in affiliate marketing. RichAds works with it from the very beginning of the ad network's launch. So we can say that we have a great experience on Nutra. Of course, the coronavirus restrictions, especially in 2020, make it harder to profit from Nutra, but now it is on top again. I started to talk about RichAds, so let me add a couple of words about it. RichAds is an advertising network that provides different kinds of traffic for affiliates. Today we offer 5 ad formats. They are push ads. It is our main ad format. 5 years ago we started with it. We also have 2 variants of push: in-page push and calendar push ads. These two can reach iOS users unlike usual push ads. Also, we offer pops and direct click ads. We have 5 billion ad impressions a day and give our affiliates different tools for optimization. As far as RichAds is a network that offers traffic, let's focus on the traffic formats that work best with Nutra. Usually, we advise our customers to try different ad formats, but when it comes to Nutra, the situation is a little bit different. We offer our customers to try push ads and in-page push for Nutra at RichAds. To make it more specific, ordinary push ads work best for all kinds of Nutra niches, while in-page push ads show greatest results for adult offers. Situation may change, but right now choose these two ad formats here at RichAds. Let me say a couple of words about adult. Adult was not allowed at RichAds for many years, but a month ago everything changed. Now any marketer can use nudity on creatives and landing pages here at RichAds. Adult is allowed for three ad formats: push ads, in-page push, and pops. Here is a list of top verticals for adult at RichAds. It is dating, Nutra, and webcam. You can try it right now. We also created a wide list of sources where you can use adult. All these sources are in the premium traffic group, which means the highest conversion rate and profits. Find the list these sources in the chat right now. From year to year, here at RichAds we observed how the top of the Nutra products changes. Some years ago it was mostly beauty products and remedies for parasites. Today we can see two leading niches for Nutra. They are men health and weight control. It seems that the pandemic had a big impact on the popularity of weight loss products. We mean different kinds of pills on the first place, but sport equipment and fitness courses can also show good results if you know how to deal with them. It doesn't mean that you can't launch with some beauty product. Yes, you can. We see such offers too, but they're not so common right now here at RichAds. If you're going to launch man health offers, keep in mind the list of the best geos for this kind of products. They are India, Nepal, Algeria, Peru, and Philippines. No need to write this information down. As I have mentioned before, you will get the presentation in the email tomorrow. And what about the best offers to launch with? Right now, there are brands you can see on the slide. And keep in mind, we have listed the brands that our customers work with today. You can try other former brands and be the first who will profit with it. The second lucky niche at RichAds is weight control. The best geos for launching them are United States, Thailand, Slovakia, Czech Republic, and India. You can launch these geos with different weight loss pills, and it is a great combination to benefit from. Okay, if you're going to launch some other Nutra products, have a look at this list of geos. As I have mentioned before, Nutra at RichAds is not about just two niches. It is much wider, so don't hesitate to try other products as well. In case you're interested in other ad formats and vertical to launch at RichAds, have a look in the chat. We added a link to the post with the hottest geo verticals bundles at RichAds in June. Okay, as far as push ads are the best and widest option to try Nutra offers, let's dive into some tips about how to launch Nutra and get profitable ad campaigns. On the slide, you can see our main menu where you can choose an ad format for your Nutra campaign. If you are not familiar with our loyalty program, let me tell a couple of words about it. Now, the minimum deposit at RichAds starts from $150. It gives an opportunity to launch ad campaigns by yourself and use all the instruments of the platform, except the manager's help. But if you add $500 plus, a personal manager will help you with a piece of advice on optimization. This deposit also gives great possibilities. For example, manager can prepare a whitelist for you to start with and provide free creatives for your offer. And if you add $3,000 plus, we can do all the work for you. Special bonus, we add 5% plus to your first deposit. Any marketer can add funds using crypto. Now we offer not only Bitcoin but other cryptocurrencies as well. You can see the list on the slide now. It is very easy to pay with crypto. You just need to choose Add Funds button, but then you can select a specific currency. And finally, the system will do everything for you. The tips for launching both ad formats that are good for Nutra offers are exactly the same. So let's start with creatives. Add from 5 to 10 creatives per campaign to test it. We see a lot of examples when marketer launches an ad campaign with 5 creatives and gets all conversions from one of it. So add as much creatives as possible to see the results. Don't be the one who tests with one or two creatives and they say that it doesn't work. On push ads, you can target the audience for gender, age, or interest, but you can segment the audience with the help of different creatives. So try it. For example, for weight loss products, you can show before and after results using people of different gender. One more thing, any marketer that works with RichAds should know. 60% of our audience on push ads are men. Keep in mind while choosing an offer. Men want to be fit too, so don't be afraid to place them on creatives for weight loss products. If you show before and after results, use examples with people of different ages. It will be more natural for a 50 years old lady to see and react on the example of the man her age, not for a 20 years old girl. You can also try creatives with mothers and women after pregnancy. They are a good audience to offer such products. And selfie versus full length photo can be used as well. So you can easily create 10 ads for tests using these tips. Remember that creatives from spy tools are good for inspiration, not for copying. Be more attentive than your competitors when it comes to creatives. A picture for a creative is not everything. The text needs your attention too. It catches the user's attention. Show that you understand the user's pain and have a solution. Learn more about what is a user afraid of and what he doesn't want to do and use it on creatives. For example, for weight loss products, mention that diet or exercises are not necessary. Our guest from Everad will show a lot of ideas for creatives in their part. Stay with us till the end of the webinar and we will show at least 20 examples of creatives. Right now, you can find in the chat the link to the pack of icons for push and in-page push ads. If you are running push traffic, the user flow in the funnel is the following: add creative, landing page, and offer. Any marketer should take into the account when working with push ads that it is 70% of ad campaigns per landing pages should be used to engage users and get conversions. Another 30% is working well with direct links, but you should test both options to see what works for you. Don't forget to match the creatives to your pre-landing and landing pages. The user should get a story that he wants to read to the end. When it comes to push ads traffic from RichAds, you should know one more thing. 90% of push traffic comes from mobile devices and 10% from desktop. This means that it is better to split ad campaigns into mobile and desktop. What this tactic gives to affiliates? Creatives for mobile devices don't need main picture, so it is easier to create them. Don't forget to focus on text and icon. On the slide, you can see how creatives for mobile devices and creative for computer devices. Different devices have different bid costs, so ask your personal manager about bids and save your budget. Different devices have different audience as well. The way they contact with the user and how users react on ads differ too. For example, users see a lot of notifications on the mobile phones, so some of them may be lost. At the same time, push ads on desktop devices have much more options to be noticed. Optimizations comes easy if you separate ad campaigns. You can see how much you spend for both ad campaigns for desktop and mobile and see the results. Then you can turn off specific OS and don't add to blacklist the sources that convert for desktop and doesn't work at all for mobile. Okay, let's imagine that you prepared creatives and separate ad campaigns. It is time to set up targeting options. When you choose a country, you can see how much people use specific OS or browser. Our platform gives this information in percentages. As you can see from the slide, in India, people mostly use the latest Android browsers. Usually, the best results show the latest versions of Android from 7 to 11, and the best browser is Chrome. But we advise to start with widest targeting option and see what works best for you. What is Samsung browser will bring you conversion as well as Chrome? There is one thing that may spoil everything when it comes to push ads. It is frequency cap or how often the user sees your ads. Push ads may be annoying to limit the amount of ads a user sees per day. We advise to set up one ad per 24 hours. Set up a schedule to the working hours of call center if you work with SOD office. that need to call back to the user to finish the deal. It is very easy to set up specific working hours for ad campaign at RichAds. This will help you not to miss potential clients who will see your ads when call center will be closed. Always choose premium traffic sources for the start. They are the best variant to test and get a great conversion rate from the very beginning. The conversion rate for premium is 61% higher than for standard. Later you can scale with other group of sources, but it is perfect option to start that guarantees success. And the last, but not the least point I would like to talk about is optimization. RichAds platform gives a great options for auto optimizations, such as automated rules, target CPA, and microbidding. Well, what should I say about using them for Nutra ad campaigns? Use automated rules. Basically, automated rules make it possible to add sites and publishers to blacklist if the price of a conversion is higher than your expected CPA or there are no conversions at all. Due to the rules, you can see also create a whitelist of sources as well if they fall into the desired CPA. Making most of the automated rule is a great idea for Nutra. Why? The thing is that usually expected CPAs are quite low while the feature assists in the constant process of optimization, allowing a marketer to focus on other issues. For instance, research the marketer in order to find trending creatives and make a matching pre-landing. Here you can see an example of using automated rules for Nutra. The following example of automated rules shows that we add to blacklist the sources which CPA is more than $1 and sources which spend more than $3 and doesn't bring any conversions. Campaign will be checked each hour by these rules. It is a great way to save your time and budget. On the slide, you can see these two rules. Here is a Nutra case study from India on ordinary push ads. The product was a man enhancement pills and the campaign was running for a month. Desired CPA was $1. What setting were used? Affiliate launched this ad campaign for mobile devices and CPC for India was $0.01. He tested different landing pages and launched campaign with 8 creatives. He tested all possible targeting options but then saw that conversions came from the latest Android versions, 11 and 12. One more thing, he started with premium sources. Then he added adult creatives and used whitelist for adult that his manager provided. For optimization, the affiliate used microbidding and blacklist. The results of these ad campaigns you can see on the slide. You can see the number of conversion, media cost, CPA, and total spend, how much is campaign spent after our changes. Now I'd like to ask Ivan to continue the speech. He will give you a more specific view on Nutra offers, how to choose and promote them. Stay with us and type your questions in our chat and mark who you want to answer them. Ivan, it is your turn to speak.
All right, thank you, Daria. Just 1 second. I will try to share my screen. Okay, here we are. And here we go. Do you see my screen? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, right. All right. Yes, actually, you told us lots of interesting things about the Nutra, so I don't really know what to add. Lots of tips and really good things. All right, but okay, but I will give a try myself to show you more tips, maybe some cases about running push traffic on Nutra. So, okay, first of all, I would like to tell you a bit about our company, Everad, and what we actually do. You need to know first that we are direct advertiser and we do only Nutra. And in our case, Nutra, first of all, it's about health and beauty products like creams, lotions, drops, and so on. Then food supplements and e-commerce like amulets. We've been on the market for more than 10 years, and we ourselves do all the process related to the direct advertiser. We have our own logistics, own production of our products, and own call center with local operators from all over the world. Our payouts, as you see here, starts they are up to $45. And we already produced and have more than 400 offers in worldwide geos like Europe, Asia, Middle Asia, Latin America, and I will tell you now some spoiler. We are now trying to launch Africa. So soon you will see some new offers from Africa. What else we are proud of? Since 2012, we paid more than $37 million to our affiliates, and we already played 11 cars among them. All right, so let's talk about some of our top offers and geos that can work with push traffic. Very famous niche weight control. Here we have it like the product name is Clarta, geo is Philippines, and approve is about 41%. Payout starts from $13. Actually, we have this popular niche for all our geos, for Europe, Asia, and for Africa as well, we will have. The other niche, man health, our famous product, Urethrin, Geo Saudi Arabia is here. Approve is about 40%, and payout starts from $22. And actually, Urethrin is our very famous product with his own history, I would say. Because when customers see Urethrin ads and then they search for it on the internet, they find some like good reviews of the product. First of all, thanks to our SEO affiliates, I guess. All right, and what the main thing, what I should mention that for the push approval, the push approval will be a little bit lower for 3-5%. You should know about that. So the other niche that we have here, Giants House, and the product Depantan, geo is Romania, approve is about 56%, payout starts from $27. Depantan actually is one of the newest products we have for the Europe, and it's converting pretty well. The other niche is women health. The product is Virex, geo is Colombia for here. Approve we have 47%, payout starts from $12. And actually, in regards of niche, I would say here, for example, we have Depantan is a cream, and Virex is food supplement. So we have different form factors for the products. The other niche is fungal skin infestation, and the product is Keramine, and geo is Italy. For example, proof for the Italy is 46%. Payout starts from $28. The other niche is parasitic infestation. The product is Vortex, geo Indonesia, and proof is about 48%. Payout starts from $25. All right, the other interesting niche that we have is leg veins health, and the product Neoveris. Geo Bulgaria, for example, approved $46, 46%, and payout starts from $27. Actually, Neoveris is also the newest product in Europe, and it has really fantastic conversion rate. So you should try to run it for sure, because you should know that this is a season product, and this is the right period for this niche. All right, the other product and the niche is skin rejuvenation. The product is Luxerine, geo Thailand, and approve is about 60%. Payout starts from $34. All right, now let's talk about creatives and pro materials that are good working with push traffic. For the niche weight control, the popular approaches are before and after of weight loss. It is top in terms of conditions. conversions, and the famous one for this niche. And I think you someday you saw this kind of creatives where a lady comes before and after on photos while using the product. The other approaches are something like you will lose 15 kilograms in 3 days. Then name of popular diets such as ketogenic diet, also weight loss in several stages approach, pictures of foods that help you to lose weight, and images of stars and celebrities. The other niche and approaches in it, it's healthy joints. So one of the approaches an image of the knee, elbow or back, where painful feelings are visually displayed. For example, as we see the second picture, and the other a picture divided in half. On the one hand, a photo of leg and knee joint, supplemented with a schematic representation of the joint. And on the other hand, a creative is half a raw egg or other product. Also, in approaches, we have here products that everyone has in the kitchen: lemon, eggs, tea, salt. It's these creatives are about mostly about attracting attention. Also, here we have a person in pain at the doctor's office approach and others creatives. In the niche leg veins health, we have different approaches as well. For example, legs with varicose veins, which we see in the fourth picture. Photo of healthy well-groomed legs, like on the third picture. Option before and after also works good here in this niche, as in the weight control. And also products that everyone has in the kitchen: lemons, eggs, tea, salt. It's for the attractive attention. One other great niche for the Thailand is skin rejuvenation. And we have approaches there like photo of happy young girls with smooth toned skin. It's on the third picture we can see. Then some, for example, aged women with obvious signs of aging, and photos of stars and famous local people in good shape. And in regards of this niche, there is a very famous and converging approach that you can see on our pre-landers. There is a 45 years old woman who got married to a young man, and the young man didn't know about her age. He thought she was about 25, 30 years old. And after marriage, when he found out that she was older than he expected, he was really shocked. So actually, there is the whole story about that in the Blender page, and it's very interactive for the customers, and it's selling great well. All right, now I will tell you a bit more tips while working with push traffic on Nutra offers. So Nutra offers for mass problems are best suited for push notifications. For example, weight loss, man health, joint health, fungal and parasitic infestation, as I told before. So for this kind of niche, a push traffic suits best of all. Not so good results show offers for specific problems. Also, push notifications are suitable for beginners and solo affiliates. There will be no problem with bands, clacking, and selection of funnels. So I think actually that push traffic is one of the easiest types of traffic to start your media buying journey. Also, when working with push notifications, you will not need such consumables as dedicated server, farm accounts, or proxies that you need to have on Facebook, for example, or other types of traffic. Then 120 and 140% is a good enough ROI for inside pushes. And with good optimization, you can reach even X2 from this figure, especially considering that there are no costs for additional consumables. You only need your time and desire. All right, and here we have some examples of our success cases with push traffic on Nutra offers. The first case is about men's health niche. The geo is Hungary. Offer is Urimexil Forte, is a quite new one as well for the Europe. Here we have a payout $24. Approve was 50%. It's a quite great approve for the push traffic. Conversion rate was 0.71%. And here we are. The fantastic ROI is 235%. It's really cool. And in this case, we used first of all creative, then the ProLander, which we see here, then a landing page. ProLander was a bit dull, but as you see on the pictures, but not 100% adult. It was like mixed with a doctor on the page, and as we see here, the landing was quite wide. In regards of creative, the creative was quite simple, and it was like abstract associative picture, like of the vegetables, you know, carrots, cucumbers, bananas, chilies, and so on. And the text might be like powerful erection, new medicine for patency, and others. So, but you should know that really that creative should not be exact adult. She could be like associative with associative picture. Okay, and here we see the results. We see the statistics. So here we see 0.71% of conversion rate. Approve was really good, 50%. It's quite fresh case, as you see here. All right, the other case is about the same product, other geo, Lithuania. Lithuania is here, payout was $25. Approve is about 50% again. Conversion rate was even bigger, 0.87%. And as we see here, pro materials were really without a doubt at all. So it's quite like medical approach. So ProLander without a doubt, the creative was without a doubt at all, not even mixed, but medical approach, and the lander was also quite white. So what should we remember that these cases were successful due to lack of 100% adult approach. So it should be mixed, maybe a bit mixed, but not exact adult. And sometimes you can try even medical approach with a big journey, a big flow to warm up the audience. You will be success as well. The other thing, so what I mentioned before, using flow must be creative, a pre-landing page, and a landing link. And yes, the audience is quite well warmed up then and before placing an order, yes, which is very important for offers of this topic. And from us, optimization recommendation is that desktop traffic is 2 times cheaper. It is better to test new campaigns on it as well. So don't forget about desktop traffic. Daria told us about that there is 90% of mobile traffic, but don't forget about desktop as well. Try to test both. All right, the case number 2. It is e-commerce product Amulet for Romania and Italy. It is very famous approach from spy services with fortune teller. This kind of grandma at the creative and pre-lander page. Here is a chat you see here on the pre-lander with her, where she's asking questions, telling about the advantages of amylase. Then comes a landing page, which is quite wide as well. Yes, so also good flow with creative, a landing page, and per lander. And we see here the numbers. For the Romania, conversion rate was 0.58. percent. Approve was 36%. It's quite big approve for this kind of niche for the emulate. Even in other types of traffic, we see not much approve for this niche, this specific niche. And for the Italy, maybe we have, all right, here's the to Romania, no problem. Italy was about 0.46% conversion rate, and approve was about 35%. All right, so now what are the common failures while working with Nutra in 2022? What should I suggest? And I don't know. First of all, don't limit yourself to one creative per test. Run as many creative as possible. It's very important to test as much as possible you can. Then the picture of creative is not everything. Pay as much attention as possible to the text. The text catches the user briefly and with an emphasis on the problem and its solution. Do not reinvent the wheel. In junctions, you can peep what works well at the moment. Don't follow the user with pushes. Limit yourself to one per 24 hours. Everyone who run like push traffic, I think he should know about that, because it's better not to annoy consumers. All right, and the other tips is logically link the creative to your landing and pre-landing. The user should get a story that he wants to read to the end, to the thank you page. The other tips is about separate your audience into mobile and desktop. There are different people and different budgets. As I told you before, desktop is cheaper. Then, when setting up your advertising campaigns, take into account the time zone of the selected geo and synchronize with the work of the call center. It's important to not to send traffic at not working hours of call centers. And our managers will tell you the right working hours of each geo with pleasure. Then do not be afraid of original approaches in creative. Be more inventive than other affiliates, for sure. The last one, but not the least, I would say, please know that when targeting, you will not be able to set gender and age. Use other option, languages, zones, interests, and so on. So try to put there more, as much targeting as you can. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention. And I would love to answer to any of your questions.
Thank you very much, Ivan, for all this information. It was really useful, and I hope our affiliates will find a lot of new offers they will work with, and they will know more new information about how to create cool and successful creatives.
Thank you.
The most interactive part, it will be Q&A station. We have already some questions in the chat, and let me go through all of them, and we will try to answer most of them.
That's right.
Let's start. I will find some. Okay. The first question I think will be for me. And okay. Does in-page push convert on Nutra, or is it better to use standard web push notifications? From our statistics, I can say that ordinary push notifications works really well, but in-page shows really good results now. We added a possibility to use nudity on creatives and on pre-landing pages, and in-page push traffic really works with adult offers. So I can recommend you to test both these formats, ordinary push ads and in-page push ads. The second question will be for you, Ivan. What can you recommend for Africa now? What offers?
For example, in Nigeria, that one of the best offers, and I think there is pretty much traffic there. Also, I know Algeria. pretty good working. Um, I don't know. We will start from this, I think, but you should try any other. But Algeria and also Ethiopia, yes, I remember that. Ethiopia is also a great geo for the Africa region.
Yeah, we also have the question for us, do we have traffic for Africa? Yeah, sure, we have traffic for all countries, and we also have good results for Africa, so you can test it. Okay, have approaches to success stories changed on pre-landing? What target audience should I set up for Nutra advertising? From our side, I can notice that it wasn't changed. On pre-landing page, really good works the stories of success. And when you show, for example, men or women before and after, it really good works. What can you say, Ivan? What do you think about it?
Yeah, the same. I also mentioned about that in my presentations. Yeah, this kind of creatives where on the creative we see the picture before and after is I think is the best working and best converting. But also you can try different examples of vegetables from the kitchen, as I told you as well. This is kind of attractive attention. Other things when you show some really great good working or something like shining, like you show your really great and healthy legs, and it's also attentive your attractive your attention because you want to have these kind of legs as well.
Yeah, all right, I agree with you. Okay, in which countries can I try to promote men health products? Let's discuss it from both sides. Maybe in our on our platform, really good results show us India, Philippines, Nepal. And what about you? What do you think? Which
Actually,
countries?
I show you an example, one case that we had on the Europe country. It was Hungary and Lithuania, and it was man health product Remixil Fortune. So it works good there. So we can try even Europe. I agree with you about Asia and the other Jews that you mentioned. So, for example, Philippines could work good. Other Jew that I would suggest, yeah, it's maybe India. Also agree with you about that. So I think it's better to test. And if we have case on the Europe, why not to start? Why not to check it, to test it on the Europe?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
We
I
will
agree with
help
you.
you if you want. If you will decide to test actually our products, our offers, we will certainly help you with all the assistance. We will give you the right creatives. We'll give you the right calendars, the right landings. We will tell you the best approach, and I will give you good payout, I think, and we will be monitoring all the statistics, and we will be because we are also interested in running push traffic successfully. So anytime, just try to do it with us. With
Ivan,
RichAds, RichAds push traffic. You can sell push traffic from the RichAds and go to Everad for the offers.
yeah,
I think it's a great match.
Ivan will help you with the offer, with pre-landing pages, and we will help you with optimization from our side and with the best settings of the campaigns.
Right.
Okay,
That's right.
yeah. If I deposit more than $3,000 plus into my balance through your loyalty program, will you do all the work of setting up the campaign for me? Yes, we have this opportunity. If you add funds with $3,000 plus in our account, our managers will help you with full optimization. They will do all work for you. They will even create creatives for you and help you with the best settings, and will help with whitelist and full optimization. So you will save your time. Okay. Ivan, what geo in Latin America could you recommend to start with?
No, Colombia, for sure.
Mhm.
You can start from Colombia. Uh, we have different niches for there. You can try from Manhouse as well. It's very popular niche for there in this geo. Also, is very popular geo in our company is Chile. Chile is very popular and all geo for the Latin America. I would suggest just to start there. Maybe in Chile, you will have a bit expensive, a big, more expensive lead, pay for the lead, but it can be more convertible for you, because we have lots of niches, and we can try to start from different ones. And so, but if you have like not big budget and you want to make a right decision, I would suggest Colombia.
Yeah, I really agree with you because I really have experience. I had experience with this country, and it gave good results for our advertisers. So yeah, you can
And
test
it's
this.
not very expensive traffic. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not very
yeah.
expensive traffic for Colombia for now. Maybe in future it will be more expensive, but now it's cheaper than in Chile, for example, and
Yeah,
Mexico.
sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Okay, do you think that advertising with weight loss products converts well? Yeah, it is to our main niches. It is men's health and weight loss products, and I can say that maybe after coronavirus restrictions, it gave us the best results. But I don't know. And yeah, the best geos for it from our side are United States, Thailand, India also. And what about you? What do you think? What geos are the
Absolutely,
best?
absolutely. First of all, I absolutely agree about the niche, weight control
Mm-hmm.
and men's health. I would suggest it's like the beginning niche and the right niche to start your media buying journey. If you want to drive push traffic into the Nutra offers. And in regards of geos, again, it can be even Europe. You can try Europe, but if you don't have a big budget, I would suggest start or from India, for example, or from Colombia. They're not so expensive traffic to buy.
Yeah, it really makes sense. Okay, the next question. Now I will find. Hmm, yeah, we have the same question about which
For
part.
Asia, but sorry,
Mhm. Yeah,
Daria, I
sure,
will interrupt you.
sure.
Yeah, for Asia, yeah, for Asia also works great for Philippines geo. We have, for example, our company has plenty variety of the offers, so you can try that weight control, that man health, even more adult, some mixed, not 100% approach, but some mixed approach with medical approach, and maybe will some a bit adult. We can check and test, but I would suggest like to make this funnel a bit bigger, not to use just one creative and one landing page. It's lack of information on the creative and landing page. You will need more information to warm up the audience. So we will need creative, the pre-lander, and the landing page, and then
Mm-hmm.
you will be successful, I think. So yes, also Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Emil. And yeah, we have two questions. I will read now two questions because they are similar. Is it true that in advertising on Nutra, a lot depends on good creativity? And the second one, are pre-landers always required? Yeah, you told us before, and I also want to say that pre-landing pages are really necessary. You should warm up your audience and creativity. From our side, we recommend to use 5-10 creatives to have high conversion CTR and to check what creative works better for you. You should use different creatives. It should be different text to understand what works better. This from my side. And here, Ivan
Yeah.
told.
I absolutely agree with you. Right, creatives, trust as much creatives as you can. Pre-lenders should be as well. Um, What else? Sorry, I forget the question. I forgot. Can you repeat the question?
Sure.
The main tip.
Yeah, is it true that in advertising on Nutra, a lot depends on good creativity, and should we use per landing
Yeah,
page?
yeah. I got what I want to add. So yes, creatives, yes, as much as you can, and also sure you can be creativity because you need to be a bit or ordinary from the other affiliates. You need to choose to test different approaches. Not to take like you go to the spy series and took the first approach that you saw. Yeah, it's not good working. You need to test different approaches to see the best conversion. For you, I know that you can have not much budget, but you need to do it in a small volumes to try to test different approaches, different creatives. For as Daria said, about 7 different creatives, and I would say about 3 or 4 different prelanders that you need to try. And actually, when you go to the spy service, try to be creativity as well. As you see, this creative that works now, you can a bit change it. You can change it in the way that you feel that it works better.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's what I want to add. Yes.
Yeah, and also from my side, I want to add that it will be really cool if you can change your creatives at least in 5 days, because CTR will be high in this way, and you can add creatives similar to this one that gave you the best results. Okay, Ivan, what should a newbie look for when choosing an offer?
Excuse me. Could you
What
repeat?
should a newbie look for when choosing an offer? What should new
Yeah, for the
customer?
beginner,
Yeah, for the beginner.
yeah, I understand. Um, yes, the main thing for the off, I think the main thing you should choose the geo first of all, geo and the niche. As we already told with Daria, it's better to start with a niche where in experience in before other affiliates got good results. So these are niche like rate control and man health. So you choose the geo. For example, if you have it depends. If you have not much budget, so you choose Colombia, for example, from Latin America. You choose some geo from Africa, from Asia like Philippines, like I don't know, Philippines quite expensive, but India is less expensive. So you choose the geo, then you choose the niche, weight control or man health. Uh, sure, you need to choose a company where you will be buying push traffic. I think it is RichAds would be a great choice. And what else about offers? So if it's my house, so we have really new offers even for Asia. So they are pretty fresh, and if it's fresh, it can be converting good.
Yeah.
So if to make my story short, I would say right geo depends on your budget, the right niche from the two best niche like weight control and health, and for sure right creatives, right blenders need to test different ways.
Yeah, it will make sense. And I have also, it will be maybe a question from newbies, where to find good landing page and where to find good pre-landing page.
Where?
Where?
First of all, spice services. You need to look through good landing page and pre-lenders through spice services. When you go to spice service, you will see like on time running promos, pro materials that are on the top on the market. You will see why how you can guess it. You will see the data when was it running, and the times of how many times you find it. So you will see the most popular creatives on the Spice service, creatives and pre-landings, and then in regards of landing page, we as advertiser, we will suggest you the best. We will suggest you the best, which is conversion code, which is where lots of sales and so on, where what's the proof leads. So answering your question, try to look through the Spice services first, but if you can't do that, you don't know how to do that, for example, you can anytime try to ask our manager, and he will or she will help you with any kind of pro materials. You will be in the right hands, and don't worry about your success. Just have your attention and desire, and some budget for sure.
Thank you very much for your answer. Okay, the next question will be, by the way, do you help with creatives translations? Yes, from our side, we have the team of designers. They help our customers with creatives. You can tell us what product would you like to test, which country will be interesting for you, and our designers will prepare creatives for you, and it is our free option, and they will be ready, and you can start working with us. Okay, I will find the second question. Which group of sources would you recommend launching Nutra campaigns? We will recommend you to test premium subscriber list. It is the best traffic. It has 61% better conversion rate, and we recommend you to test with all premium subscriber list. If you want, our manager will also help you with whitelist. Why we recommend to start with all premium subscriber list. All offers are different, and you should test subscriber list to understand how they work for you. Then you can create your own blacklist or whitelist. And if you work with blacklist, you can also choose our great option, microbidding, and make CPC lower or higher for subscriber list. Depends on the results. If some subscriber lists give you cheaper result, you can increase CPC for it, and you will have more conversions from it. So you can also scale in this way. Okay. Ivan, what other products beside man health and weight loss will be good? I have heard skincare also works fine. Is it true?
Yes, it's kind of skin rejuvenation offers. And in regards of geos, I would suggest Thailand. You remember I told you about a story about that woman, old woman that had a secret of her real age, and her husband didn't know about her age, so she looked like more younger than she was. So it's very great approach on this kind of niche and this kind of offer. And the other offers and niche that I would suggest is about leg veins health. Why? Because it's a real season for them now till the autumn. I would say that leg veins health is the season and the right product to work with. And there you can also use like before and after approach, and some other great approaches that we already have in our company. What else? And maybe you can use some besides mat health. You can use some parasites and healthy joints niche and so on. We can suggest you the right niche where you have most of all traffic. So just ask our managers. because we don't know when actually we will ask that. Maybe for now, for example, we have lots of traffic on the veins health because of it is a seasonable offer. But maybe when you start to asking us other products, there'll be the time for the other products. But as I mentioned, this product that I mentioned is quite great to start as well.
Thank you very much. Okay, we also have some question about India market. For India market, I'm going to try men's power offers. Can you recommend maybe some products that are good for India in Everad?
Right. Sure. We have this again, the niche house, for example. It can be not only potential, but it can be about exactly health of the man. And the names of the offers are, if I'm not mistaken, Uratax Forte. I didn't mention them here, but I can tell it now by vocabulary. So it's like Uratax Forte, and it's the same product for both niche, like for man health and a potential. So answering your questions to make my story short, because I like to talk a lot. Sorry about that. So
Everything's fine.
to make my story short, yes, we have that right product in India for that right niche of man health. Just go to our company, to our platform, try to connect with our manager, and he or she will advise you the best offers.
Thank you. Okay, the question for us: what is your audience, females or males in push? Weight loss is for females mostly. I want to notice that the most part of our traffic is for men's, but I can notice that weight loss products are also very interesting among them. So you can also test these products with men's. If you want maybe to separate campaigns, as we don't have the targeting for gender, you can use different creatives. For one campaign, you can use the creatives and text for men's, and for other one, you can choose the creatives and text for women, and it really works. Okay. We also have question about the Geo Ecuador. Do you have some offers for it, and other works fine?
Yes, that's a great geo for the Latin America, and actually we are already already almost started. So we have some technical moments to start this geo. We try to test it with some affiliates with our media buying, and now we are almost ready to start again with all the products, with all the offers. So I would say that in several weeks we will have this geo ready. And in regards of offers, there will be for sure weight control. There will be for sure some secrets, actually some secret niche. I will tell you later when you come to us. And there will be for sure man health.
Great, it really makes sense.
And sorry, and I will
Sure.
add, I will add that Ecuador is quite great for approving. We can approve it quite well. Like I would compare it with Colombia for now, and I think the approval will increase and will be better soon. And we can try to test their push traffic for sure, and the payouts can be pretty good. They can be even bigger than in Colombia, because Ecuador is a bit more expensive here than Colombia, so the payouts could be a bit bigger. but and yes, it's a great geo to run traffic as well.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. Yeah.
Everything's fine. Don't worry. And what about amulets? Why are they still popular? Do they have good results?
Right. As I showed you at my presentation, there is a case with Amulet. It's our e-commerce product. So we have this product for the almost all geos. We have for the Asia, we have it for the Europe, we have it for the Latin America. And yeah, it was great. The approval there is a bit lower than for the other than to comparing for the other niches. But in my examples, in my cases, there was about 36% of approval. It's a quite great numbers uh, for running this niche. So yes, answering the question, yeah, it's a quite good niche, and it can work. And you remember I showed you the approach with that grandma with storyteller. So she's very famous. It is very famous approach from the spy services for the amulet. So when you want to try this niche, you can try this approach.
Yeah, thank you very much. And the next question: Can you tell me if it makes sense to separate advertising campaigns into mobile and desktop? If we are talking about Nutra, yeah, from our side, we usually recommend to separate the campaigns into mobile and desktop. They have different cost per click, and it is better for your optimization. You will understand which device is working for you. That's why we really recommend to separate them. And what do you think about it, Ivan? I remember
Uh,
that you told
yeah,
that it is
yeah,
necessary.
yeah, for sure. I will add also that it's better to test. For sure, it's better to test both desktop and mobile traffic because there can be different audience. First of all, so you need to test the audience from the desktop and the audience for them from mobile. And the other tip is that desktop traffic is a bit cheaper than mobile, uh, as as I think. Yeah, am I right? But by the way, yeah, I think that desktop traffic is really a bit cheaper because it's not so much, or mobile is cheapest than the desktop at your platform,
On
or
our
it's the
part,
same. Sorry.
sometimes it is the same, and for some geos, it can be expensive because we have a lot of main verticals, and our main verticals are also antivirus, gambling, betting, Nutra, dating. And that's why we have some really good geos for antivirus, and these offers are only for desktop traffic. And as antivirus is really, really popular, sometimes cost per click can be the same, or for some cases, it can be expensive. But antivirus also show really good results. That's why we usually recommend to separate campaigns into mobile and desktop
Yeah.
too.
Okay. So yes, it's better to try both for sure. And in regards of Nutra, I would say that it's really important to test desktop traffic because the main audience for of the Nutra products is a bit is people in age, not not all like older people, not older people, but from the age of 30 35 years old. If you're talking about weight control, it can be 30 35 years old. If you are talking about some other niches, it can be even 45 years old. For example, men health, we recommend to work with 40 45 years old audience. So if you're talking about this kind of audience, it's better to use desktop traffic because they used to work with computers, not with mobiles, I think, mostly. So they are searching for some TV shows, or I don't know, for some movies, the internet, or reading some articles in the internet, and I think it's very important on Nutra traffic. And Nutra offers use desktop audience, use desktop traffic.
Yeah, actually agree with you. You should test both devices to understand what really works for you. Okay, and it will be our last question, but I think that we will ask all your questions and we'll send you answers via the email because unfortunately we have a lot of interesting questions and we want to answer all of them. And the last question that we will discuss, how to scale Nutra campaigns. If you have really good results, if you have really good ROI, you can first that you can do, you can increase your budget to have more conversions. It is a first. Also, you can use our amazing feature microbidding. If you understand that some subscriber lists give you cheaper CPA, you can increase CPC for it and you will have more conversions for it. And in other case, you can decrease CPC for subscriber list if it is a little expensive for you. And if you understand that you find the offer, a really good offer, and you understand that, okay, it works for United States, you can also ask your managers on our side and the side from Everad, and you can ask, is it offer is good for other geos? And you can test these geos too. I think that it is a really good ways to scale with Nutra. And what do you think about it, Ivan?
Right. I agree with you about the budgets. It's every time when you want to scale to increase your volume, you need a bit more budgets. Sometimes if you work with, we can try different options with our affiliates. But okay, budgets is very important thing. And the other thing, you need to test different approaches. So and try to find the right one which works best for your traffic. And as you catch this approach and you see that it's running cool, running with good ROI for you, try to push it as much as you can. Push it while it will be like it alive, because you know that some approaches can die because in some time you can run the same approach for the long period of time. So but if you catch the right approach and you see that you have a great ROI on this approach, try to push it as much as you can, as your budget can afford you, right? And in regards of working with us, we will try to pay you day by day. So you will be able for your approval rates. So you will be able to have money, to have budgets for other other campaigns. So it's like a business. So you have money from us. You put this money to the pushing new for you pushing for the scaling of campaigns, for the new volumes, and you will be able to live more as much days as you can. So we are interested to help you with that, and we have day by day payouts. If you need to have payouts like at once, we can consider that. And in regards of your traffic, for sure, if your traffic fits us, if it's really good, relevant, and we see some results, some good results, we can pay you day by day, and we can help you with all the necessary and important information, all the important materials, and we will help you with the promo materials, and for sure we can bump your payouts.
Thank you very much. We will do also the best to help you to scale with us. We will help you with all statistics, with the whitelist, and with optimization. And before we finish, I'd like to announce the bonuses. RichAds gives a special bonus only for webinar viewers. a 10% bonus to the first deposit to all new advertisers at RichAds that will register after the webinar. Use the promo code Nutra22. Guys from Everad give you an opportunity to get $5 plus boost for offers of top niches for working with push traffic. How to get? Text your manager. Hi, I'm from RichAds webinar and I want a boost. Don't worry if you didn't write down or make screenshots of the emails and so on. We will send you all the information and contacts with the webinar recording tomorrow. Please check your email. Don't forget to support RichAds in the overfold survey. Find the link in the description to the webinar and in the chat and vote. We are always welcome to answer your questions. So many thanks again for being with us today. We plan our next webinar on the 14th of July. We are going to talk about dating with top experts from Optcomba, Anstrax, and S Empire. We have invited some secret guests too. Get all the latest updates about our webinars from our Telegram channel. Find the link in the chat. Subscribe to our YouTube channel below and click the bell icon not to miss new videos. Waiting for you at our next webinar. Bye-bye and see you next time.
Okay, great. Thank you for your time, and
Thank you.
it was a pleasure to be here. Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much that you joined us today. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.